Welcome to latest VODCAST. We're at XYZ Machine Tools at Tiverton in Devon. We'll be doing a technology review at Zolla. Mark and Paul will be looking at the 2-op machine from XYZ. But first of all, we're going to chat to Martin Burton, Sales Manager at XYZ.
So I'm with Martin Burton, who's the Sales Manager for XYZ. Good afternoon, Martin.
Good afternoon, Paul.
First impressions count for a lot, and this is a hell of a first impression. This is a really nice facility you've got here, Martin. Tell us about it.
Yeah, this is a 92,000 square foot factory. We've just extended it, so we've increased our area down the bottom to take on some more models, new ranges, and keep a lot of machines in stock.
And how many machines are actually here at one time?
We can carry up to 300 machines in stock at any one time. We pride ourselves on keeping stock for our customers so they can make quick decisions and get a machine as soon as they want.
So on that basis then, how many are you selling?
At the moment we're selling between 70 and 90 machines per month, but we have got capacity to go up to 100 machines per month.
And when we talk about machines, give us a flavour of the range.
We do anything from your standard size turret mill all the way up through to 3-metre VMCs, heavy duty VMCs, XL lathes, large bore lathes, up to 9 metres in length, full range.
Okay, and this isn't the only showroom you've got in the UK, is it? How many others?
We've got 7 showrooms altogether throughout the country, all the way up through to Scotland as well.
Brilliant. Martin, thanks for your time.
No problem.
Paul, thank you for that. Now, Mark, Joe, let's get on with the news. What's been going on?
Just for news, welcome 3 new customers. Renishaw, most engineers will know Renishaw, just joined us. Gawafer, big into tool holders, and Mapel, very high-end tooling, automotive, aerospace sectors.
Joe, what about yourself?
Yeah, Phase 3 CNC, agents for Certec, vertical machining centres, 5 axes in particular, as well as Spindle Doctor, they fix spindles.
Excellent.
Can the doctor solve your problems?
Always.
Don't think anything will solve his problems. But anyway, Paul, thanks for joining us.
That's okay.
Welcome along.
Afternoon.
What I'd like to do then really is the news. So I'll start with you, Mark. What's been going on?
Talking about Mapel, they've just launched first milling cutter with HS blades for PCNB.
So reaming, is that right?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and also milling operations as well.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's on the website.
Starag, I understand. What are they?
Part of the Starag group, Heckert, they do a machine called the HEC 400. Big into the automotive sector for supplying components. They've just sold a bunch to a well-known company.
Now I'm going to test you on this. How many tools can it hold up to?
320.
And the only reason he knows that because I told him earlier.
That's very true, Colin.
And J&S.
Yeah, most engineers would know Jones & Shipman, grinding machines, Suprema brand, upgrades, feature on the website.
Lovely. Joe, what about yourself?
Yeah, ITC are now agents for Big Kaiser, the brand, and they've just released a speed increaser up to 120,000 RPM, would you believe? So for anybody who's drilling small holes, doing finishing with small bore noses, or maybe engraving components, you've got to look at one of these. You'll save hours.
Can it go on any machine?
Yeah, it's got a BT or HSK, so providing...
So as long as you've got that as a spindle nose.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. What about next one then, Lubriserve?
Yeah, Lubriserve Viola, new agency. They're looking after swarf management basically, so anything from your spinners to your briquetters.
Okay, lovely. And then Goering, I understand. What have you been doing there?
Yeah, they're moving to a new facility in Birmingham, not too far away from their current headquarters, but it's doubling in size. It's going to be full of all the latest technology, new machine tools. They're going to have a new design and innovation centre there. They're investing £12 million, and 50 jobs plus. It will increase.
Excellent for the local economy, it really is.
Yeah.
Okay. What about yourself, Paul?
As we're at XYZ, a great story is at Bernard Homes. They've spent a lot of money with XYZ, and the main reason is the ProtoTrack control. It's very easy to use. They've migrated from just using XYZ for milling now to turning machines as well, and found it very easy and wish that they'd done it years earlier.
Because I understand one of the guys, manual operations only, didn't want to do it, took the training, can't get him off it now, is that right?
Yeah, loves it, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. We're going to 2 installations for XYZ as well tomorrow, featuring on the ProtoTrack control and its ease of use.
Okay. Right, guys, thanks very much for that. Next one, videos. So, Mark, what about yourself?
Yeah, measurement solutions, metrology. They've got a new service department in Derby.
Yep.
So we've done a video for them. Actually, they're only one of 2 UCAS approved companies to actually service CMM machines or arms in the UK.
Okay. And when you say service, they can upgrade old machines as well, is that right?
Yeah, I mean, some companies might have let's say a 20-year-old CMM, okay, it's redundant. They can actually bring that by software technology in the 21st century.
Lovely. Okay then, FT gearing?
Yeah, Mitutoyo, metrology, again, most engineers would know. FT, they do mainly gears for the aerospace sector, really high tolerances. Brilliant, really, really good.
I think that's a great example of the relationships they've built over the years, because they're almost, I think you said earlier, like a second sort of shop for them.
It is like their second showroom, if I'm honest. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And what about CG Tech?
Launching their new VeriCut software 7.4 at Williams F1, so we've invited to actually go there and video, so that'll be on the site next month.
Absolutely fantastic. And you say about the VeriCut, myself and Paul were at ECS yesterday?
Yes, yeah. Asquith and Butler are the new suppliers of the Sahos 5-axis machining centres, and just came up in conversation when talking to Dave there that they actually used or bought VeriCut when they bought the machine, anti-collision.
So, opportune time. Paul, what about the videos that you've been up to?
Yeah, the first one, we've done a lot with Leadwell recently, and we went to Empire Manufacturing, and Joe has done some work there as well for Lubriserve and a couple of others. They've bought a V32 from Leadwell, which is their first milling machine, their first machining centre. Very, very pleased with it. Stuart there gave it a great endorsement. We also then went to RK Engineering, and in fact, we're going to cut to this take because this is what Keith has got to tell us about his machine.
Yep.
You're a big fan of the MTDCNC website. What do you like about it?
Well, it's really informative. It's great for keeping up with the latest in machine tools and tooling.
Yeah, so you like the news and the videos?
I love the news and I love the videos, yeah.
Brilliant. And you're now part of the MTD network, which is for engineers, and it's a platform for you guys to promote your capacity. What's your hopes from that?
Well, I'm hoping, obviously, to get a higher profile, get some more work, some more diverse work.
Well, I'm sure it will do that for you. I don't want to go away from this take without mentioning the Leadwell machines, because obviously it's a big part of your operation here. What do you like about the Lead Machine Tools product?
Well, they're a great machine, well priced, good company.
Brilliant, that's a great summary. Thanks, Keith.
Good.
So you can see he's obviously a great MTD fan, but a Leadwell fan as well. So that's one video. A couple of others.
18 out of 23 machines though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But, you know, couldn't get a better endorsement than that.
Absolutely.
And then I was on the south coast for Dugard. We went to a few of their user installations, one of which was Calitech. It's a great video. It's got some funny points in it. It was kind of a difficult interview in some instances because the guy was very shy, but he's a very good engineer. And he bought this machine because he's a tool maker, he's hard metal machining, he needed the rigidity and the robustness of a big machining centre. Searched the market from top to bottom and ended up buying the Dugard HD machining centre.
Okay. What about next one then? Emerald Precision?
Yeah, Emerald, they bought the Fanuc vertical machining centre, the latest D21 5-axis machine.
Yep.
A huge cycle time reduction of up to 75% as a result of this new D range of 5-axis machines from Fanuc.
Well, he was only expecting like 50% reduction. It was actually 75%.
Yeah. I mean, that's phenomenal. You know, to reduce a cycle time by 75%. It doesn't go.
Well, Gerald's is like a kid with a new toy, isn't he? Absolutely loved that machine.
And I have to say, when I was in there, their work holding is Lang work holding, and it just happens to be that pretty much most places we go at the moment, you'll second this.
It's everywhere.
Lang
is
work
everywhere.
holding. It's a very, very popular
If you don't see a vice, you see a tower, don't you?
Okay, then
tower.
two more things from you, Paul. I want to know about ETG and also your day trip or trip to
Well,
Germany.
let's start with the ETG because that is a showroom snapshot where we went to the showroom. It really is a very, very impressive facility there. If you've seen the last VODCAST, it really is good. And we did a showroom snapshot. We went round the showroom, looked at all the machines, very quick review. The highlight of it was the Quasar Machining Centre 5-axis machine, which you can actually get for less than £100,000 for a premium high quality machine.
Have you told Martin Doyle that he's selling it for less than £100,000 yet?
I hope he knows. I'm sure he does. And then you come on to the Germany point. We were in Marbach for Heimbach, and we looked at all of Heimbach's work holding solutions. Spent a day there with Ian, and it was a great day. Other than we got stuck we went the wrong way on the train and got stuck in the depot. So I know that's what you're alluding to.
Absolutely.
But the videos will be great. We didn't video the getting stuck in the depot, but the video of the work holding.
No, because well, all the lights are out, so it wouldn't be a very good
you
video.
Wouldn't have wanted to
Did you
know
actually
what went on
buy?
in
Did you
there.
buy a ticket?
No, we don't do that.
Anyway, moving on swiftly. Joe, what about your videos?
Yeah, we've been on our travels. Paul mentioned good engineers before. Robin at CS Products, fabulous engineer.
Yep.
Quite a small company, wouldn't mind me saying that. 4 machines, in fact 4 XYZ machines, but it's full of high levels of technology. They've got 3, 4 and 5 axis XYZ machines. They've got a Zola tool presetter. And probably the one thing that kept them behind the game was their CAD cam. They've invested with Delcam, their feature cam 5 axis software, and it just transformed the business really.
So what's key on that video, I think, is continued investment, always moving on. And like I said, the Delcam, 8 hours, moved down to 4 hours to design something?
Yeah, the job we were looking at is quite a complex part. He did say he's 4 hours down from 8 hours. He said, but he probably couldn't have done it anyway in the 8 hours, you know, because of the 3D, the complexity. But yeah,
brilliant.
and it's the fact that whether it's 4 hours, 6 hours, 10 hours, it's the fact the machine's continually running. There's got a guy out on that machine.
Oh, Paul, you got something? I can see you.
Well,
in the
I was
background.
just going to say, the amount of companies we go into now, CAD cam is becoming a big factor. Whether it be Delcam, OpenMind, anti-collision with Vericut, you know, there are products from CNC Applications, which is their factory whiz, which help, you know, improve throughput in factories. So if you're an engineer and you haven't got any CAD cam or any software like that, you really are missing it.
It's investment. If you don't invest, in 15 years' time, you're probably going to be in a little bit of trouble.
I think that's a continued theme,
It
isn't
needs to be technology as well.
Yeah,
That's the key.
Yeah.
Joe, Rainford, Iwata.
Iwata toggle on drills, yes, Colin, yeah. It's small diameter drills with quite long reach, up to 75 Rockwell. So if you're a tool maker or you're doing any hardened steels, you need to be looking at these drills.
Because some of those drills can replace the requirement for EDM, is that right?
Yeah, that's what they're saying, yeah. So basically, if you're on a vertical machine centre, like the one behind you, you would no longer take that component off and take it to a third-party machine to do the wiring application. You do it on the vertical machining centre and it come off complete. So it's a big ask, but they can do it, yeah.
Absolutely.
Hugely undersold.
Absolutely.
Not as a criticism of Rainford, because they're a great company, but that product should be in more companies than it actually is. Hard metal drilling really is something else.
Okay, moving you on. Larkhill invested via DTS in a Courier, is that right?
Yeah, it's a great installation. It's a Courier Performer 5-axis machine. It's the first one I've seen of that type, to be honest with you. We went to Larkhill about a year ago, and as you rightly said, we went 2 weeks ago. And in that 12 months, they've come on leaps and bounds and moved to a massive new facility. They've still got the old one, but they're looking to grow again with DTS and other brands. But Neil and Gary, they're so passionate about this machine. They love it. They love DTS, the way they've helped them out on previous purchases. So it's a great installation and a good video.
Excellent. Guys, videos are gone.
Yeah,
I can see him
always
in the
have to-
background.
There was one that made me think. We were talking about installations earlier, fitting machines into small machine shops. The visit we did to Micron Work Holding, where they bought the Nakamura AS200, literally a very small machine shop. The machine is so compact with a Y-axis, and they've shoehorned it in. But it's already been a fantastic purchase.
Absolutely.
For them.
That's a popular machine, that AS200.
It is, and not just because of its capability and the fact it's Nakamura, but how you can, it is a very, very. It's probably not much longer than this.
So how we struggled to actually video it because there's hardly any room. It was real.
Yeah, especially
tight
when you
space.
were standing in front of it, you couldn't see the machine behind it.
Please ignore. Anyway, moving on. Paul, you got
and
one
I
more.
also wanted to say about the 600 UK.
Yep.
2 things about 600 UK. We did 3 videos there on their easy turn lathe for the educational market. Their driven tool lathe, which is a semi-CNC lathe, which is new, the 1400 XC. And the new look Colchester machines, which are going to be, they haven't changed the structure, they haven't changed what they do, they've just changed the colours of them. And they've done that because it just needed freshening up, really.
Okay, just freshen it all up. Okay,
Yeah.
guys, thank you very much for that, all of you. What we're going to do now is do the technology review at Zola. So let's go and have a look.
We're here at Zola for our technology focus. Lee, talk to me about the Redomatic.
The Redomatic is an all-in-one shrinking and presetting machine that's predominantly sold into the automotive industries. The automotive industries, where they have high volume and high accuracy, need to de-shrink and shrink tools very quickly and very accurately. The machine is like our Venturion product, where we have our unique spindle system that gives us 1 micron repeatability. And we can de-shrink tools up to 40 millimeters diameter down to 3 millimeters diameter. Very easily we select a de-shrinking process. We can select how large we want the adapter is, the tooling adapter is here. And again, this is manual on this machine, but it is available in an automatic version. Once it's all set there, we can de-shrink. The tool will heat up to 350 degrees within 2 seconds. Fume extraction takes away any toxins within the atmosphere, and once it's de-shrinked, we can take the tool out and we can then put a cooling adapter onto the tool. We then have a status bar to tell us how the tool is cooling, but whilst it's cooling we can take the tool out of the machine and park the tool. To re-shrink a tool, the CNC intelligently tells us which adapters we must use, and on the system here the LEDs are blinking to tell us that we need this makeup piece. This enables us to put a tool that obviously won't fit in to the adapter whilst cool into a makeup piece, so we can preset the tool. Once we've done this, we can execute the measurement routine. So now once the tool is measured, we need to remove the makeup piece and the tool, put it back in the correct position, and then ensure that the adapter, the element adapter, is set at the right position. We can move the optical carrier away if needed, and then we can execute the shrinking process. Again, the tool adapter is heated to 350 degrees C. Any fumes are exhausted. And then, of course, it's local heat, so there's no problems there. We can put the tool in, put the adapter on, and start the cooling process.
So Kaylee, this is focused at the automotive market predominantly. Obviously, a cylinder manufacturer need large face mills. What's the largest face mill I could put on this presetter?
The Zola machines give us the ability to go up to 1.2 meters in diameter, so very large. For shrinking, however, it's not easy to deliver a heating element over the cutting head. So we have some unique functionality where we can split the heating element to go over a large cutting head, to close it again, and then to shrink and de-shrink the tools. This enables us then to work within other industries apart from automotive. For instance, aerospace companies where they're ripping out large billets of materials, they still have the Redomatic machine.
Is it predominantly for automotively, or can it be used in other sectors?
Absolutely not. The medical industry where high precision is needed, the aerospace industry where high precision is needed, and repeatability. So all of these machines go into a large variety of industries.
Okay, and obviously this is going to be presumably a fairly expensive machine. Would an engineer look at it as expensive, or the way I look at it, it's actually a saving from day one? You're shrinking tools on the same machine, the spindle up time is going to be increased.
Great question. If you had a standalone presetter and a standalone heat shrinking machine, the cost would be less. What this machine does, however, is give you an automated process. This means the operator has no influence on the process. This means you can do the same measurements, the same shrinking, de-shrinking all the time, every time.
Okay, so if I knew in my head I shrink 20, 30, 40 tools a day, can you illustrate to me the saving?
Return on investment would certainly be within the 3 to 6 months, but more importantly, you would have the repeatability of process. So you can produce the same parts on the same machines using the same tools, independent of the operator.
Thanks, Lee. For more information on this product, go to Zola UK or visit MTDCNC.com. Right, on to events. So Mark?
EMO's coming up next month. We've been invited to EMO by the organisers, so we're trying to find technology that not necessarily is seen in the UK yet, so that will be coming to the site, which would be great. A couple of open houses. We've got Star, followed by Herco.
the Herco Open House, it's basically, the show's been put on for the new Max 5 control, which is their latest control system. WinMax, very popular control, user-friendly, so that'll be a popular show.
Yep, we've been invited up to Preston College on behalf of Ajax Machine Tools. They've just bought a big suite of machines from Ajax. And
Invite
basically,
only, though, is that?
Pardon?
Invite only, is that, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is invite only. And it's a new facility, new machining facility at the college.
Okay. Any others? AMRC, is that right?
Yeah, Arthur, we mentioned him earlier, is a very intelligent man, knows cutting tools inside out, and is doing a demonstration and a
That's
presentation
not other engineers are
at
intelligent.
AMRC. But yeah,
I'd say.
on micro machining.
Lovely.
A couple of others, Colin. TCT, big growing part of our business, additive manufacturing, 3D printing. We've got Renishaw and HK at the show. Myself and Joe are going to the show to do some work there. But also 15th of October, GCMA, Make Measurement Matter, one-day event in Kettering.
Lovely.
Also, Mills CNC got an open house
Okay.
on the 4th and 5th of November. Don't traditionally have open houses,
No.
but this is, they've got a lot of new products to show, so that's going to be a good event.
When was the last time they had an open
I
house?
think it was probably when I was working there back in 2006 or 2007.
So nearly 10 years
So
ago.
a long time ago.
It's really popular, it's a great facility, great machines.
Centrally located, good machines. So, and we will be at
And
the
more
show.
importantly for Joe, is there free lunch?
Always.
Last but not least, the Matsura Think event. I know it's quite a way away at the moment, but in the usual style, they'll have all their 5-axis machining centres, the 850, and horizontal machining centres, pallet machines. So for technology, that's well worth a visit.
Okay, guys, thank you very much for that. Now, Mark, Paul, I understand you're going to go and review the XYZ
I need to read up first,
So,
but yeah, we're going to go
Gents,
and...
over to you.
Okay, brilliant. Thanks, Colin.
Paul, I'm an OEM in the UK or subcontracting company. Why would I buy this machine?
Okay, the 2-op machine would fit into your business if you've got, for example, a lathe and you've got an operator who's using that lathe and let's say he's turning a component. When that machine is in operation, he's not doing anything. He's dead time. So you can use him to be actually controlling and making you money on the 2nd-op machine or the 2-op machine. So it's dead easy. You would move the machine to the next to a machine that's doing op 1, and you would basically do op 2 on this machine. Now, when I open the door, you can see from the outside of the machine it's very compact, very neat footprint. Obviously you can move it around the machine shop. You've got a really neat working envelope as well for a machine of this size. We've got an 8-station tool changer, and we've got a conversational control. So once you've finished with it, next to, let's say, the position we're in now, it's as simple as if a job comes up over the other side of the machine shop, on another turning machine, you can move the 2-op machine over to there and make sure you're getting the best out of your operators.
So when you used to work on the shop floor, would you have bought this?
Well, I'm getting a bit older now, and my time on the shop floor was a few years ago, so this concept wasn't around. But I'm sure if it was, it would be of great benefit. And I think you'll see in coming years lots of companies opting for 2-op machines. You'll see lots of them being sold. So this has been our latest VODCAST. It's been at XYZ Machine Tools. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you'll join us for the next one.